And you also mentioned Scott Hall in passing there. Do you still keep in touch with Scott?
Absolutely.
How is he?
Scott, in the last probably 3 weeks, has made as big as an improvement as I've seen in probably the last 10 years.
That's great to hear.
Yeah, his 19-year-old son is living in the house with him, and they had like no relationship before that. And just, you know, Scott, I don't know if Scott finally hit that rock bottom point or whatever it was, but I mean, it just, Scott seems to kind of be, pulling up the plane before he goes into the ground. But I mean, I'm not saying it to be funny. It's just that, being on the ride with him as long as it has, it's just like there's so many. Your phone rings at 2:00 in the morning. I told him, 2 years ago. I said, dude, I had to buy a black suit because of you.
Wow.
And then the last time I saw him, it was, not the last time, but he would really look bad one time when I saw him. I told him, I said, I'm not going to your funeral. I'm not going to see you in a box. I won't need the closure, and I'm not going to carry you. So if you're counting on dying and me being part of it,
no,
I ain't doing it.
And was it seriously that bad? Like when you mentioned Rand?
Yeah, he was bad. Scott was bad. I walked in, and Scott used to always get that real bloated kind of late Elvis look.
Yeah.
And I walked in, man, and he looked like Iggy Pop. I was just like, whoa, what?
That's extreme.
Yeah, exactly. From Fat Elvis to Iggy Pop's a little bit of a jump. Yeah. I went, wow.
Yeah.
What's going on here? But then I saw him like 2 weeks later. He dyed his hair, shaved, and I was just like, he's unbelievable. Genetically, he's unbelievable.
Mm.
He could go to the gym probably in a week and look like Tarzan. But I'm just happy. I'm happy, if for nothing else, for him and his son to get some kind of relationship kind of worked out,
Yeah, I guess that'll help him through this as well.
Yeah.
Do you see the younger guys and just wish you could give them some advice of what you've been through? Like, you see someone like Jeff Hardy at the moment going through all this, and you just think you can maybe take him aside for 10 minutes.
But you know what? Jeff Hardy broke in when I broke in. Oh,
yeah. Of course, yeah.
I mean, he was a
kid when he came through.
He was an enhancment guy.
Yeah.
I remember working against him when he was like, I think they was like 17. And they were working with fake IDs and like in White Plains doing jobs and stuff. And I mean, so they broke in with us. So they broke in that old.
Yeah.
These kids nowadays, I mean, the worst case scenario is, they can't go to the ring the next day because they played Halo till 5.
Wow.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, you guys are having a good time with the ladies.
Jeez.